Hey everyone, Barry here from Music Tech Info. Hope you're doing well. So in this video, I wanted to report what's going on with Riffusion. There's been a lot of updates, including a lot of surprise announcements, and they are really trying to be the lead between Udio and Suno. So in this video, I want to give you the latest updates, as well as a really exciting new feature called Swap, which is something that Suno and Udio just simply don't do. So looking at Riffusion.com, what I've noticed is that the updates hasn't actually been updated since the 11th of March. But if I check their Discord server, there's been a ton of updates since the 11th of March. So we've got from Kendall here on the Discord server, we've got product updates, drag and drop, organization features, undo, delete, and more. So we've got drag and drop to order your playlists and projects. You can now organize playlists and projects in the left navigation or on their pages. You can undo delete for accidental deletions, which I think is really cool because looking at social media groups, a lot of people wish they hadn't clicked that delete button. Whether that works for older deletions, I don't know. And then there's been a ton of bug fixes in terms of allowing you to edit details, persistent content in create, auto switch light and dark mode. There was a couple of issues there. So that's the first update. They've just had an office hours, which went incredibly well. I did check that out. And this is another thing that I'm going to cover in this video. They've made updates to their moderation settings that should give you more creative freedom to express yourself. There's now Remix is now available on mobile. So for ease of use, that's really cool. And remember, this product is free at the moment. It's absolutely free to generate music with AI. So they announced that the office hours was happening 20 minutes on yesterday as of recording this video. And now they've announced stem swap. But before I come on to stem swap, I did just quickly want to check this new projects feature. So I did announce this on the last video, projects. This is really cool. If you want to focus on an idea and you want to have all of those generations linked to that particular idea so that it's all organized, a bit like playlists, but more for, your ideas, then I think projects is really good. So all you have to do is you go to create a new project, you give it a project name, as in, let me just, I don't know, let me give it an idea, just project ethical. Okay, doesn't mean anything to me either, but I'm just putting something in there. And then you've got an image prompt here. So for this particular image of how you want it to look, I just put in here ethical and click generate. And what you're also able to do, sorry, the laptop's shaking because I'm talking, it's on my lap at the moment. Oh, goodness me. Does it allow me to re-prompt? Because I'm not keen on that one. So you're also able to drag and drop a particular image in here. There you go. Or you can upload it as well. So once you click that, that's then going to create in here. And then what you're able to do, any generation that you then produce, you're able to link it to that particular project. So you can see down here, project ethical. You can link it to more than one project if that's useful as well. So I'll just do this and I'll just click create, and then those generations are already embedded in Project Ethical. So I thought that was really good for anybody that's got just tons of generations and wants to be hyper focused in one certain idea before switching over to another one. And particularly with people with ADHD, that can be really useful, that are really super hyper focused and just want to switch quite often. So I thought that feature was really, really good. So anyway, back to the Discord server. So the latest update, which is literally just launched, and this was a complete surprise, it's called Stem Swap. So if you've got a track that you've generated or previously generated or you've uploaded, you're able to swap the vocals out to a different style, and it will keep the same song in terms of the instrumental. You've also got swap. Now, what's it actually called? I'm going to get it wrong in a minute. There is another swap feature that's in here. So remix, it's also called swap sound. So you've got swap vocals and you've got swap sound. Swap sound will keep the vocals if it's not an instrumental, and it will completely change the style of the music, but keeping the fundamentals of the creativity, So I thought that was really cool. So again, Kendall announced we've trained a brand new variant of our fuzz model that allows you to swap vocal and sound stems from an unprecedented level of control. This is the first frontier music model that understands music at the stem level, which allows you to generate new vocals or instrumentals while keeping the other the same. We believe this will be a game changer for the music creation process, and we can't wait to hear what you create. You think about it, you think about how many, if you're a musician and you've, say, a vocalist, and you've done like, I don't know, 50 songs as a male, you could now have 50 songs as the female version of that. You could have another 50 songs with a different genre completely and do it as like a side album, perhaps. This is really powerful, and this is free. Note that this feature works with both songs on Riffusion and uploaded audio. Try uploading your own vocals or uploading instrumentals that you want to build a full song around. Now, they do stress we're in the early stages of this STEM aware fuzz model, and we're focused on constantly improving it, so stay tuned. And what I always say on this channel, this is the worst it's going to get. It's not perfect at the moment. I am impressed with it. But it does have some downfalls at the moment, which I will go into. However, it's very powerful. So they've got an example of the playlist of some STEM remixes, which I'm not going to go into on this video. But yeah, here we go. So you go remix, you go swap vocals, keep original sound, or swap sound, keep original vocals. So just blown away by that. I mean, that is a brand new feature that's never existed before. And so what I've done is I created a project earlier trying the swap feature. And this is exactly what I've done. So if I go to just the first example, what I did here is I uploaded one of my tracks called Mellow. So I may need to quickly play that actually. Let me just quickly find it. Mellow. Oh, no, that's not it, is it? Bear with me. Okay, it's doing loads of great stuff for me today. Okay, Mellow. Let me give you a snippet of Mellow just to give you an idea of what it sounds like. This is what I uploaded. Fast forward a bit. I wanna get with you. Just let your heart beat free. Okay, very old track that I did. Okay, so I wanted to see what it would sound like. So this is what it's done. So I'm just going to click, no, that's going to play the wrong song. Bear with me. I want to actually get the right song that I'm going to play. Embrace. Okay. Embrace. Play. So this is the swap feature. Now I have to do layered vocal harmonies, which is struggling with a little bit. That blew me away. However, it's not perfect because the way I sing it is a little more refined to the beat. This is a bit off tangent in terms of timing of the vocals. So it wasn't able to specify exactly where my vocals were on the track and replace it exactly the same. Now the reason for that, I'm just wondering, there is a new setting. Let me just move myself out the way. I'm just wondering whether the reason for that, let me edit details and have a look. No, that's not going to show it. Let me have a look. Okay, it doesn't have that information. Basically what happens when you come to generate, oh, I didn't want to click generate. I wanted to, okay, we'll get there. So when you go to actually create a brand new generation, you've got the remix feature here. So if I go swap vocals, okay, now there is a new, oh, in fact, it might be weirdness. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Vocal variation. It's that little button there. So you're able to adjust how much the vocals change from the original sound. Higher values mean more variation. So that might be why, is because that's hidden. I left it as it is. So I left it at 100%. I'm not sure if that is correct. So if I kept, so yeah, so that's 100% vocal variation, which is why it wasn't doing it to the beat. So that'll be exactly why that's done. However, it's swapped the voice. It's done a fantastic job. It's kept the lyrics. It transcribed the lyrics automatically, and it wasn't perfect in transcribing, but 90% there. And you're able to go in and actually edit that. So if I just show you what I did. So I uploaded the track first of all. So let me just do that now, because let me just choose a different song. And when you upload, okay, what it's going to do, it's going to upload the track first of all, and then it's going to try and transcribe the lyrics for you. And then you can edit those lyrics if you want to. So now it's uploaded the track. Now it's transcribing the lyrics. So in a moment, you're going to see those lyrics appear for this particular track here. So we'll just give it a second because it is going to take a bit of time. And then I click use transcribe lyrics, and then you can change whatever you want. If something's not spot on, you can change it on here. And then you click generate, and it's as simple as that. So they've really integrated this new feature in terms of ease of use. I think it's brilliant what they've done. So there we go. So let me have a look at projects again, and let's listen to the second variation of this. So trying swap feature, let's listen to Heartbeat's version.
Let's let your heartbeat free. I wanna when I need you, just put your arms around me. I see you when I feel you, when I need you, put your arms around me.
That is just amazing, because it not only did the layered vocal harmonies, it did it perfectly to the backing track. Now, that is just so clever. So clever. If I played that part of the track in its original form, which I uploaded, you'll see what I mean.
I see you when I feel you, when I need you. Just put your arms around me.
Wow.
When I feel you, when I need you, put your arms around me.
Honestly, producers of the like are just going to have so much fun with this feature. This is so exciting, this stuff. Okay, let's have a look at the next one that I did. It's Asylum. So this was a vocal swap, okay, of an AI generated track. Now, the problem with AI generated tracks, the stems are not easy to split. And we have to use AI to split the stems of AI created music. And that's not always clean cut. If you tell it to extract vocals, there may still be a bit of the backing track in there. Now, what that means with this particular feature, if it's an AI generated track, is that it may not completely understand the vocals. We can hear the vocals, but it can struggle at times. So this one's called Portal, okay? Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find the original track Portal on my mass collection. Here we are, Portal. Right, let's have a listen.
Lost in the night, the shadows hide, a secret world, far from daylight stride, whispers in the air, secrets never heard, a portal opens revealing the unheard, through the portal a boy emerges.
Okay, get the gist? Good. So now let's have a listen to Asylum. And again, it did try and transcribe the lyrics here. Let me go to Asylum on here. Here.
But never heard. A portal opens, revealing the unheard. Through the portal of
Wow, interesting. I can hear male and female duet there.
Boy emerges to a realm of secrets and urges. Two worlds collide, their hearts entwined, and it's time to show off.
Very good. I mean, that Portal track was one of the earliest generations. And I think it's done a pretty good job, but again, it's not specifically timing perfect, okay? Let's listen to the next version, which was Starbound. Again, remember this is the swap vocals. Sorry, the swap vocals.
Never heard. A portal opens, revealing the unheard. Through the portal, a boy emerges to a realm of secrets and urges. To what untimed.
So I thought that did a better job, to be perfectly honest. If you don't want it to be absolutely perfect, then if you just want to have fun and come up with different versions of vocals and stuff, then this is the tool, you know. If you want something absolutely perfect, I don't think we're there yet. You know, this is the first version of this new feature, but I just think it's so cool. Right, so for this particular one, what I decided to do was upload only an a cappella, okay? Now, there's a big problem with this a cappella because I didn't realise that the a cappella isn't actually timed properly to a beat or anything. It's just random vocal samples that I've got in, you know, kind of one after another. So it did its best, but it wasn't absolutely spot on. So if I go to new albums and just play this for you.
Dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you.
You're gonna make the music. You're gonna make the music.
Okay, you get the gist. So I wished I had done it properly as to the beat, because it would have made a big difference. Because what you're able to do with this new feature is you're able to put in acapellas, and then you can create the entire instrumental track in the background. And this is something that people have been crying out for in my comments on these particular AI music videos. So it's nice to see that there's finally a solution for that. So yeah, so we've got Party Pulse here. So I'm going to click on, which shows the play button actually, rather than me having to go all the way back and then click on play here. So
Dreaming of you,
nothing yet.
dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you.
You're gonna make the music. 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 Come on, everybody, move. Get into the party groove. Come on, everybody, move.
So that's my fault, okay? But I think it's still done a really good job. Let's try the second version.
Dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you.
You're gonna make the music. You're gonna make the music. You're gonna make the music. Come on, everybody, move. Get into the party groove. Come on, everybody, move. Get into the party groove. Come on, everybody, move.
Doesn't that show how amazing this tool actually is? I know that was completely offbeat and everything because the vocal is, and that it's trying to, you know, that the vocal is the master and it's trying to match up to that. So, but I thought that was really good, you know. So the next thing that I decided to do was put in another vocal swap of a track called Rejection. So again, I'm going to quickly show you that one. So we've got Rejection on, and be conscious, any tracks you're uploading can be used in the algorithm. So a lot of artists may not be happy with that. For me, it's about experimentation. So, you know, it's a good thing from my point of view, but you're certainly not going to be compensated for it at the moment. So this one's called Rejection. So let me find Rejection on Store Self album, which is here. Rejection. So this is a track.
Forgot you. I knew you were so wrong. Always protect me. You've lost me.
Okay, so that's the gist. So again, this is a this was actually a sound swap, and oh no, vocal swap. Sorry, it is a vocal swap. So let me go to System Override and see what we've got. Oh, there is a play button. Oh my gosh, must be because I'm tired. Here we are. It's having a think this time. There we go. Vocal swap.
Steel against steel tonight. Circuits overload. Your fist a pure machine.
I should say, what I decided to do was when it transcribed the lyrics, I decided to let it do its own thing. So I deleted the transcribed lyrics.
Upload the pain, download the rage tonight. Download the rage inside. Oh, space, crazy balls, wasting flame.
Now, no, that's pretty awful. However, if you're not a vocalist yourself and you're paying somebody to sing on it, this is getting to the level now that you may not need to do that.
Turn it up, increase the bass.
Obviously, this went on a massive tangent. Let me try the next version. So from System Override. So remember, it created its own lyrics this time. So System Override. Try that again.
All against you tonight. Circuit overload. Your fists a pure machine. Blood runs cold, cold. Speaker upload the pain, download the rain.
The one at a glance. Just dream it out, get his own chain.
I just suddenly changed to female.
Tonight we break inside this cage.
Breaking bones in digital space. Racing moves with face to face.
I think it's pretty good. You know, it's not spot on yet, but I'm still impressed with it. So there we have it. And then what I decided to do was literally do two different versions again, but with the vocals this time to see how it copes. It did quite a good job. But pretty much what I've shown you before anyway. So now what I decided to do was sound swap on a existing track which was generated from Riffusion called Elysium, sorry. So let me play Elysium so that you get an idea. Lovely song. Love that. So now let's check the sound swap version. Okay. So EDM techno hardcore. Bit different. Now, from my point of view, I didn't find much relevance with that. because it completely changed the track. But again, it takes a couple of times, so I did have another go with it. Try this version. Was this the same one? It should be. Yeah. Play. Again, I just thought it did its own thing. It wasn't even in the same key, but you know, perhaps it's too different, which is why it's doing it like a new generation. Let's give it a go now, shall we? On a fresh generation, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear all of this out. Delete, 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 delete prompt. Okay. So we are going to, let's randomize this a little bit. And it's going in the project of, yeah, trying swap feature. Okay. So boom bap beats of 90s East Coast hip hop minimalist textures. Okay. So we're going to go with that and we're going to generate. So if you notice, it hasn't put it on the main page. It's put it in the project page. Is it still on the main page as well in terms of library? Should be. Yeah, it is. So you got it in both places. You got it in project and also your library, which is really good. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to lose songs, would you? It wouldn't be good to do that. So, by the way, while we're waiting, a subscribe to the channel would be really appreciated. I love featuring AI music on this channel. It is lagging a little bit, this laptop, so apologies. So what we're going to do now, we're going to find the best track.
Think they slick, but I peep they track.
This one.
Don't scare, she see worse out there. 5 a.m. prep time.
Okay, much better. Okay.
I gone, street vendors calling before the break of dawn. Now taxi horns replace those market sounds, but she keeps her rhythm on different grounds. Young suits line up for their lunch today. She knows their names, what they gonna say. Built this spot from nothing but her will. Now second generation running up that hill.
Here they go when the old world fades. How do they hold on through changing days? What keeps them moving when times get hard? Who remembers the street where it all got its start?
Hanoi, listen close to me.
This tool is so good at generating music. So impressed with it. So impressed. So we've got the vocal swap first. I've asked it to do female. Let's see if it does it.
Steam rises from the pot at dawn. Mama's hands move quick, been doing this so long. 20 years back in the old country. Now she's serving bowls between streets 40 and 3. Rice, paper rolls, fish sauce in the air. New York rats don't scare, she's seen worse out there. 5 a.m. prep time, just like back home. Different place, but the hustle's in her bone. Where do they go when the old world fades? How do they hold on through changing days?
What an amazing job that has just done. Better than all of my previous examples. Let's try the next version.
Steam rises from the pot at dawn. Mama's hands move quick, been doing this so long. 20 years back in the old country. Now she's serving bowls between streets 40 and 3. Rice, paper rolls, fish sauce in the air. New York rats don't scare, she's seen worse out there. 5 a.m. prep time, just like back home. Different place, but the hustle's in her bone. Where do they go when the old world fades? How do they hold on through changing days?
Wow, wow, wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I should have done that first, shouldn't I? But then it's fandom, isn't it? I may not have got that effect that good straight away. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm so pleased with that. That is so good. Now, what I've done this time is the sound swap. So changing the backing track to dark synth pop. So let's see.
Been doing this so long. World fades. How do they hold on to changing days? What keeps them moving when times get hard? Who remembers the street where it all got its start? She talks about mornings in old Saigon, street vendors.
I mean, not a powerful backing track, but it's definitely there. This one.
Steam rises from the pot at dawn. Mama's hands move. How do they hold on to changing days? From nothing but her will, now second generation running up that hill. Here they go when the old world fades. How do they hold on to changing days?
It's definitely done it. It's not my favorite, but it has done it. You know, you could change it. You could change it to jazz. You could change it to whatever. I just think this new swap feature is just genius by the team at Riffusion. Absolute kudos to them for doing this. I think it is brilliant. So there you have it, guys. I hope you like this video. Catch you on the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, definitely a huge contender between Suno and Ugio that are paid services, and Riffusion is still free as of recording this video. So take care, guys. Speak